All right, so my friends, welcome. We're playing some Modern, and we are updating the Domain Zoo deck. It's Domain Zoo has been a deck in Modern for a long time, in various forms. Got a huge upgrade with Territorial Kavu and Scion of Draco from the last Modern Horizons set, but wasn't really good enough. It's kind of like a deck that everyone wanted to make work, but really wasn't there. However, now we have Domain again in Dominaria United, which gives us some new cards here in Nishoba Brawler. Another fine 2-drop, 5-power trampler for 2. And of course, Leyline Binding, one of the most impactful cards from the set for Modern. Makes Prismatic Ending look very silly. It's just basically a 1-mana O-ring for anything, and then of course can't be countered by small things or whatever, and can't be removed either. So, Ragavan, Wild Nacatl, Nishoba Brawler, Kavu, and then Scion of Draco. Expressive Iteration in everything ever till the end of time. And then for Stubborn Denial. Really, really good card, but it's hard to find the critical mass of 4-power creatures here. And between Brawler, Kavu, and Scion, it looks pretty good. So that's sick. And of course, Ragavan's great as well. We got a mana base here with 2 Triomes. The goal here is to go a Triome into a land and cast Scion on turn 2, or play a 1-drop and go from there as well. But gonna have full domain, I would say, most of the time. 4 Flusterstorm on the board. Not sure why I went 4 Flusterstorm, but that seems good, I guess. 4 Fury, a couple natural states, Hearses, and then Jegantha, of course. This is the deck that ArchaeusDota took to 3-1 in a challenge or whatever the hell, prelim thing. I don't know how Magic Online works. And we're going to try it out and see how it goes. So let's get right to the games, brought to you by ColosApparel.shop. We're playing Modern Splinter Twin, eh? Anyone like Splinter Twin? Colossus Apparel is the best Magic gear out there. It's not even close. Super high quality and super fun designs. They have playmats now. They have stickers now. Hoodies. Of course, they have my merch as well, which is super fun. And there's like 50 designs at this point. If you're not going to buy anything, hop on over and go to the site. Check out all the designs. Good for a chuckle. Put a smile on your face. It's good to smile, have some fun, and check things out. Wooburg forever. There you go. So Colossus Apparel and .shop, of course, Cedric Phillips Company. Yeah, these NEGM shirts are freaking awesome. They're all Modern based. I got my card shirt here. And yeah, ColosApparel.shop. Promo code Jim10. 10% off your order. ColosApparel.shop. On the play, turn 1 Ragavan, but no lands. This hand's probably a little too risky to keep on the play. Turn Ragavan's really good in the play. If we had like a Bolt or another 1-drop or something else to make it, if this Ragavan gets killed, he has something else to do. But we don't. So we're going to mulligan, unfortunately. Mulligan into Wild Nacatl, Lightning Bolt, Stubborn Denial, Scion of Draco, and Nishoba Brawler. And Basic Plains. Basic Plains is gross. I think we actually bin the Nacatl here to get a Triome and play Brawler on 2 and then try and set up for Scion plus Stubborn Denial. I think I like that. So we're going to keep this, ship Nacatl. Nacatl was once banned in Modern for all you Zoomers out there. I don't know how things really are now, so... Play Foothills and say go. It's going to take me a few games to kind of figure out the best optimal fetch land sequencing. The hallmark of Domain Zoo is always like what lands do you want to get in what order. So we got 2 Triomes here. We have the Mardu Triome and the Sultai Triome. Sultai Triome allows us to have 4 Domain, but no red for Bolt. But they played a Triome, so Bolt's probably not that important. Yeah, drawing the 1 basic kind of sucks, honestly. Basically never want to draw it. Alright, so we're going to try them. 1 tap, and we'll draw Flooded Strand. Sweet. So, I think I still want to play Plains, play Brawler. And next turn we'll Flooded Strand for, like, Stomping Ground or whatever. Play Scion and have Stubborn Denial up. That's awesome, actually. So, I'm in. Brawler. Go get it done, buddy. From Dominaria Draft to Modern. Let's go. What do you got, Triome? Yeah, Scion plus Stubborn Denial on turn 3 is really good here. Chain for Stomping Ground? Alright, whatever. We'll get whatever red duel we can get with this. Alright, come on. Alright, just because I'm trying to cheat on my television show doesn't mean you gotta make fun of me, alright? Brawler. Oh, untap here. Oh, getting to untap is so nice. Alright, untap. Ragavan. I'll lay Stubby D up, so screw Ragavan. Let's get Steam Vents. Just Steam Vents. And shock that one in. And we're going to attack for 5. I'm sorry, what's this card do? If it's green, it gets trample. It already has trample, so we'll attack first. Attack for 5. This is a good hand. Like, Brawler attacks for 5. Then I play a 4/4. And the next turn I can dash Ragavan, and I have a counterspell and a bunch of power in play. What's this here? Misty for an island. We get like Brazen Borrower or something like that. Ice. Sure. I'll allow it. Play Scion of Draco. And just say go. It's probably a like a Rhinos deck, so I'm going to hold up sub ED for the Rhinos. You missed it. Black White Humans went 4-1 in Pioneer. Video will be up on YouTube. Dashing a first strike. So that's true. Ragavan gets first strike. A lot of text on Scion of Draco. Gives abilities based on the colors of creatures. Let's go land Rhinos. No, Valakut. Okay, they're a Scapeshift deck. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna be happy that we have they have Fury. Oh my god. Can't stubborn denial Fury. All right, so they're the Scapeshift deck. Looks pretty good. They're gonna kill my Draco. All right, sure. I should have left the steam vents up for Bolt also, but whatever. Nah, humans like misses the 1-drops. So you can't play an Explorer. Untap. We're still in like decent shape here. F's in chat for Draco for sure. Untap and draw Expressive Iteration. Oh man, Plains. This Plains is killing us. This is the ugliest Plains of all time. Yeah, we're just gonna dash Ragavan, I think. Dash Ragavan in for 7. I guess we can't land off this though. I don't know if that's right or not. Maybe dashing's wrong here. They're gonna counterspell? I'll allow this. Go ahead, counterspell away. Blue. They got ice again. Dress down. That's the worst. That's so nasty against us. All right, I'm gonna let it happen though, because I don't want to. I gotta hold this stubborn, I think. So we now have a 0/3 and a 2/1 without haste. It lost all abilities though. Will it stay in play? No, the dash still returns it back. That sucks. All right, that sucked. I hate this card. This card sucks. Stupid card. Iteration is fine. Man, this game's gone bad for us. It's not gone well. This like Temur Scapeshift deck's pretty sweet. I played it on stream a few weeks ago. Lost the finals of the SCG in somewhere. Columbus, I think. All right, they shotgun the steam vents. Haven't even freaking hit them yet, you know. Try another Ragavan. Ugh, gross. So do I want to dash Ragavan again or no? We dash Ragavan and hit. We get to cast Iteration, try and hit a land for Stubborn Denial. Yeah, maybe like leaving a Stubborn Denial wasn't like that important. It kills Kavu too, yeah. Dress Down's nasty against us. Just gross. I don't want to Iteration first because this Plains doesn't do anything for us. Doesn't cast Stubborn Denial, doesn't cast Ragavan. So we gotta use the Plains to I guess we could Iteration first in theory. Iteration first, find a land. And the thing is, then the Ragavan has to hit. So no, we're doing this first. So let's dash Ragavan again. Yeah, Plains is super ugly. You want to counter, it's fine too, honestly. Man, God. Well, this has been the most awkward game where everything's lined up perfectly for them. The Plains, missing the land drops. Dress Down work really well. Plains has got to be the worst card in the deck, I agree. Dry, I can't kill this either. Oh my god. Alright. Dryad, double land. Oh, we're dead. Alright. This game is an abomination. An actual abomination. Alright. This is going to be hard, I think. Flusterstorm seems not great. Natural State's not great. We have nothing. Like, actual nothing. Tribal Flames, Lightning Bolt, Stubborn Denial. I guess the bolts can go. Flusterstorm seems fine against them. Submit and try and kill them. I think Flusterstorm might be better than Bolt. I guess Flusterstorm can't counter the stupid enchantment. Sideboard out Plains. Boo Plains! Boo Plains! I guess we should try and kill him on the play. Sure, I'm in. I'm in. The thing is, Flusterstorm just counters, like, there were spots in that game where we didn't use Stubborn Denial on, like, an iteration or a remand because we, like, wanted to save it for something more important. But if we had Flusterstorms, I would have just fired it off and traded resources there, you know? The bolt just rotted in my hand, whereas Flusterstorm would have traded with some of their spells. So, like, you know, State only kills the Dryad, and at that point, the Dress Down will have already killed my Kavu. I don't think I want Natural State. Flusterstorm Bolt. That's what I'm saying, Ross, right? Yeah, Ross agrees with me. I'm in. Let's do it. If I can do it fast enough. Submit. Submit. Received. We did it. We're in. Yeah, right? It's like, I just want to, like, Flusterstorm their ice on turn 2. Never trust Ross. Fair argument. Fair argument. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt.
Waka, waka.
Nah, I'll Storm. I'll Storm. Again, the whole point of Flusterstorm is just to counter their remand, counter their ice, counter their whatever, just their cheap spell, just early, just to trade resources, allow our things to attack. Ay.
Do a barrel roll.
What's our opponent? Our opponent's like in the freaking tank. We're like, we have no cards to bring in. They're like, I'm gonna bring in everything. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Good time to take a second and follow the channel. Like the video. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment. Go follow me on Instagram. Follow me on MySpace. Follow me on all sorts of stuff while we're waiting here for our opponent, who's sideboarding deep in the sideboard tank. There you go. Follow me on TikTok. All that good stuff. On the play. Jegantha. Double Nacatl. Binding Stubborn Denial. I feel like we're almost in hand of the week territory here. Yeah, I mean, I guess we keep. It's like there's no way to have like a full domain with our first land. Obviously, we can't get Sacred Foundry, but I guess it's like fine. So we keep this. Yeah, I don't think his hand is good, but so we're gonna fetch. I guess like Stomping Ground. There is no Stomping Ground. I guess Temple Garden it is. Yeah, I guess Temple Garden it is. Breeding Pool, Savai Triome. That works. Sure. Now we're like really tap landed up, but sure. I'm in. I like it, Ross. Ross has got my back. Go get him, Wild Nacatl. I don't like that we're playing. We still have Triome in our hand. I'd like to be able to play Triome at some point, but I guess this time we'll listen to Ross. Yeah, I agree. Tribal Flames is sick. All right, so Nacatl, get the Triome, Yilmar Dudu. I always hated these stupid domain decks, like figuring out what lands to get. Hated it. Hated it. All right, it's in for 3. Stubborn Denial is not great here, but a 4 spike isn't that bad. Oh, thank God it's on tap here. All right, so he gets on tap with a 4 spike, 1 mana swords, and a 5 damage spell. Another binding, too. All right, so big question here is how aggressively we're going to be casting a Stubborn Denial. I think pretty aggressively, honestly. I think we're going to want to trade it at our earliest convenience. Dress Down makes these 1/1s. So Stubborn Denial would be... I guess I could Binding it, right? Sure. Yeah. Binding this. That's worth 4 damage. I turn 1 binding into 4 damage. And then he gets to deal 6. I think they have like 1 Besage over deck. I think it's fine. So now yeah, we have a Stubborn Denial up also. They're at 11, and I have Tribal Flames. So they're dead on board with Stubborn Denial. So here we go. Untap. Another Stubborn Denial. Combat. What do you got, friend? We're just going in here. Just going to 5. So if I go for Tribal Flames, they can like remand it or something. They don't play actual counterspell, I don't believe. So it's like remand or bust. They can't really gain life. You just ship it, right? Just like fire it off. Just do it. Upstairs. Jarvis wants to pass. I don't know. I think I'm fine going for it here. Worst case, remand. I just cast it again next turn. They're also dead on board at present, too. So this is fine. Just like, go. It sucks I couldn't leave up Binding and Denial, but it's like now what happens, you know? How do they beat the board and the Stubborn Denial and the Flames coming next turn? They can also just not have it and die, too. So, Cycle... Somehow Cycle Triome probably isn't it. They have explosives. They have explosives. We just like kill them, right? We just like force spike it and then flames them because they cost 4 mana to pay for the spike and to pop it. All right, so no Flusterstorms that game, but Storm would have won us the game there actually. Storm over Denial. So good old Cycle Triome, you know. Game 3 on the draw. That was a Wild Nacatl game. Freaking Wild Nacatl. It's like it's 2012 again. All right. Flusterstorm, Kavu, Draco, Iteration, Tribal Flames. Hand's kind of slow. We've got... We do have like turn 2 Scion. The fact that the dress down kills Kavu like that is just so disgusting. Probably need to play Scion first and try and have Flusterstorm. This didn't work actually. Never mind. Yeah, I guess we're going to keep this. I feel like this is the kind of hand, or if you're not keeping this hand, then the deck isn't good. Because, like, I'm just really sad there's no 1-drop. We only have 8 1-drops anyway, so we're going to keep... Dress Down was made to kill Kavu in design, really. It's, I hate Dress Down. I don't like that card. It does too many things for what it does. So, we draw a Breeding Pool. We're still just playing a land here, getting a try. So now we have natural Triome plus Breeding Pool, I guess. Would I be sad about Iteration ban in Modern? I don't know. I feel like Iteration's not like the worst card in Modern right now. You know, like it's really good, obviously, but Modern's got a lot of cards in that really annoying area. It sucks how good Remand is against us here. Like Remand shouldn't be good against the aggro deck, you know. I'm gonna shock. I'm casting Scion of Draco. If I play Kavu and they dress down, I'm just going to vomit everywhere. So, yeah. Wish we had drawn a Stubborn Denial. That made things a lot better, but Remand's bad either way. Oh, man, this is gross. How many dress down do they play? Like 2 or 3, probably? This is tough. I hate this. I'm so unhappy about this choice. You should play 2. Kabu is obviously a better card to play right now. First Strike and Trample also. Iteration. Flusterstorm. I'm so sad right now. Oh, God. Oh, I can't look. I can't even look. I can't look. I looked. No, don't do it, please. Oh, we did it.
Bingo!
All right. Valakut tapped. Ooh, their hand's a little clunky here. Might not know the interaction. They definitely know the interaction. They're dressed down pros. They've been dressing us down the whole time. No! All right, untap. And now I got Flusterstorm up, which is sweet. We got the Kavu attack. We can also loot if we want to. I wouldn't mind looting away probably a land. Keep Flusterstorm up. Gonna shock in the steam vents and attack. Yeah, let's do this. No reason to play Scion first. Just get it for 5. Kavu does hit. I mean, a 5/5 is pretty big. We're gonna discard a card. And we're gonna ship the Foothills. We're looking for a Stubborn Denial here, I think. Pretty good at Magic. A pro with the soundboard. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. Alright. Drawing Kavu's not... I guess Kavu's actually better than Scion is, right? I mean, now we're like stone... If we play with Kavu, we're stone cold to a dress down. The obviously don't have it yet. But if they draw it and we can't stop it, it's pretty gross. What do we think here? It is obviously 10 damage next turn. They're gonna fetch though, so I'm gonna be a coward, Scion here. I'm just a coward. I can't not do it. All right, well, Scion. Play Scion. 9's still great. They're still gonna fetch, so we still have lethal next turn in theory. Ideally, we just like Flusterstorm their spell, untap, flame, Flusterstorm them, kill them. No fetch. Top 5 favorite sounds. I like this new one a lot.
Poor predictable Bart always takes rock. Good old rock. Nothing beats that.
I like that one a lot. I'm still working that one in. You gotta find the right spots for things, you know? Do I have videos playing with soundboard? Not yet. Not yet. But I am sponsored by Elgato. I'm an Elgato partner now. That'll definitely come in the future. I have a lot to do with my soundboards. I only have 3 Stream XLs. I'm actually having a stand being made, which is pretty sweet for them. And I'm getting 2 more. So... All right, there's gonna say go here. I mean, like, I kind of wish that I kept the land now, honestly. So I'd have a 4 with 2 flusters. This second Kavu is like irrelevant, but we draw land. Wild Nacatl. All right, I mean, move to combat. Attack for nope. Hold on. They're gonna bolt the Kavu. Oh, this is gonna be an absolute disaster for them. We're Flusterstorming here. Flusta, what it is right now. And they're gonna... Yeah, not having a land here sucks. Same target, same target. Do you have more tricks, my friend? Alright, so... Really want to draw like an untap land here so bad. Can't play discarded untap land. So dumb. Alright, discard a card. We're going to discard the Kavu. Didn't draw land. They go to 10. They go to... They're at 6, actually. I guess, like, if they go to 1, they can't fetch either. They're dead anyway. So, now the question is, do I run the Flames out? Or do I just cast Iteration, maybe, and just try and set up for next turn? With Storm plus Flames? I like Iteration here. If I go for Flames, they may, like, counter it or something like that. I don't know how they can beat this board, also, but... Like, I don't know what their path to victory here is, honestly. But I think Iteration for land and having Storm up is pretty good. So let's do Iteration. I'm not going to go for the kill here. Like, what's the worst that can happen? They, like, counter my Tribal Flames in some way and then untap. They got to beat the board, too. But, yeah, we're just going to play Iteration. Oh, there's F6. Oh, they were dead then. Whatever. So, 2 of these. Oh, I misclicked! No! Alright, whatever. Can I undo? Can I undo? Control Z. Oh, thank God. Woo! Thank God. All right. Hand. Bottom. Exile. Thank you. All right, we're good. All right. I'm going to fetch this right now because I already have 6. I don't have any blue sources left? Oh, no.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right, whatever. Sure. We'll just win next turn. Who cares? It's a comedy of errors, but a comedy of errors where I come out on top, and that's the way it should be. Still a piece of garbage. Fine, whatever. Thought I had an untapped blue source. I guess I have both in play though already, so whatever. They just can't win. What are they gonna do? How are they beating Flusterstorm Trial Flames next turn? You know, And the boards. Need to leave white out to beat Dryad. Oh, that's fair. That's true. They could go land Dryad, land Scapeshift. That's true. That's true. That's an out. Ross is right. As much as I hate to say it, Ross is right. So I should have gotten just let the fetch land up and then they can't shift me? Why not? If they go they go Dryad, fetch, fetch, fetch. Well, it's only 6 lands with Dryad in play for Valakans, right? They can do 18. Oh, but they can't get the Valakans if they're already in play. So they can only do... It would still be enough, right? It'd be 6, 12. Yeah, it'd be enough. Or 3, 6, 9. No, it'd be 12. No, it'd be enough, yeah. So, whatever. I'm just sitting here. Get a forest. If we die, it's my fault. I should have left the white up. We'll play game 3 and I'll win. Oh, this is game 3. Oh, God. Hardcast Fury. Okay. All, a bunch of worthless talking for nothing. I draw Stubborn Denial, too. God, we're so good. Just so good looking. All right. Let's go. Scoreboard, I win. The old Jegantha mirror here on the draw. And we've got Triome, Fetchland, Brawler, Kavu, Nacatl. We can keep this, I guess. It's a little awkward, but let's keep this. Ban Fetchlands. Ooh. Dragon Rage Channeler, Jegantha. Okay. So it's like a shadow deck or something. Foundry. So we could go like blue-green land and then play... We can curve here, actually. We can go Nacatl into Brawler or Kavu and then still have mana for iteration also. Yeah, I'm down with that. Shock the pool in. Give me the old Wild Nacatl. Next turn, Foundry, probably Kavu. We could play the Brawler, actually, and try and draw out our removal spell. Brand's pretty good, though. Honestly. Like, 2 pretty good threats. Iteration's great, obviously. Tribal Flames is pretty cool. If this is a shadow deck and they go super low for flames, it's pretty nice too. Shredder. We just kill the Shredder, maybe? I kind of want to kill a Shredder. Just like flames, kill a Shredder attack for 3. It's weird because like we also like... I don't like attacking shadow decks when they're in this range because you're just like turning on shadow, but like... It's probably fine. Yeah. I'm in. Pay 2 life. Just kill a Shredder. Kill this. Get him for 3. Think the attack is right. And you get 5 color control decks in standard. I mean, the lands are there. And the binding is really good. Here's iteration. And they're going to channeler away a land. Put a sorcery in there. They're very close to Delirium now at this point. We've got like... Brawler or Kavu plus Triome next turn, most likely. Ragavan put into exile. It's kind of gross. Alright. So they're going to play Steam Vents, go to 11, play Ragavan. Still only 1 damage. We untap and draw a Flooded Strand. We do fetch Shock a lot, unfortunately, in this deck. If I play a creature here to like block Ragavan, they just kill it probably. So attacking for 3 is not ideal. I think I'd rather play the worst creature here. Make them kill that and then play Kavu. Iteration doesn't affect the board enough, I don't think. Yeah, we're going to play Brawler, tap land, and I think just say go. Twofold here. In that we want to block Ragavan, and they're at 11. If they're playing Shadow, like I don't really want to attack them at this range, but mostly most people are trying to block Ragavan here. So Shredder again. And they're going to fetch. They're at 3 cards in hand. Going to 8. And play a Shadow and Connive. Sure. Shadow is bigger than all of our stuff. We have Binding in our deck, though. So the iteration next turn is pretty good. We can find a Binding off of it. We'll need to fetch Shock most likely, though. So 1 mana up. I wonder if they have their own Stubborn Denial or not. Alright, so we're going to iterate, looking for Binding. And Binding Nacatl is pretty good. 2 spells is to Shred, though. It's so annoying. Could fetch Plains. We can't fetch basic Plains. We were talking shit about it, but so we're going to go red and blue and cast Iteration. Start there. Ooh.
Bingo!
Okay. We're going to put Bolt in our hand. Binding to exile. Oh, I guess I can't cast Bolt and Bind. Sure, whatever. But gonna go fetch that Plains. I wanted to Bolt the Shredder also. That doesn't even work, actually. I like Binding, then Bolt the Shredder in response, but I don't have a red for that. So let's go get our Plains. Yeah, just cast Binding. They get the Shred, which sucks, but if our mana was a little nicer here, we could have, bolted the Shredder in response to this Connive, and things would have been great for us, but discard Thoughtseize. It's 2/4. Binding Shadow, 2 cards left. Attack with the Brawler. And then we'll play second Nacatl. Wow, just gonna take it? What a gangster. Just takes the damage? Wow. Shrugs it off. Yeah, whatever, sure. Yeah, I'll go to 3. No problem. No problem.
Wow.
Watergrave tapped, coward. And, yeah, we're going to... Scion of Draco gives everything trample. Let me just play Iter... I only have 1 red source. Let's cast Iteration. We're not dying anytime soon, so... I don't know how they stop his Lightning Bolt, honestly. Maybe I just freaking kill them. Like, what could they possibly have here? That stops a Bolt. They can't Stubborn Denial. Like, yeah, whatever. Just freaking kill you. Go. Boom. There. You dead? Oh, Drama Lock. Sure. I haven't played Modern in a while. Alright, whatever. Sure, that's fine. I forgot about Drama Lock. That's fine. So we'll just cast the Scion now and attack, and this show probably just dead, so... Play Scion, I think it's Connive. Now I have 11 power of Trample. Yeah, I should have cast Scion first. Whatever. That's fine. Shred. They got a Bobble in the bin now because of the Channeler. That's pretty annoying. We played this turn very badly. We were very arrogant in our turn here. Because now you're giving them larger blockers too. But they still only have 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 8 toughness in my 11 power trample. Terminate. Alright, that's not good. It's Connive again. Alright, this game is getting uglier by the moment. Alright. Well, I might have punted this game. We're going to say go. They do have no cards left, and this thing has to attack. So, unless I draw a Terminate for the Scion here, I think we're still okay. But, alright, we still won.
Look terrible.
Wasn't pretty, but my name is Jim. Welcome to the channel. We're good. Play bad, win anyway. No problems. As far as sideboarding goes, I don't think we're sideboarding, honestly. The only card I could consider wanting is like Flusterstorm, maybe. Fury's kind of whatever, too. Yeah, it's fine. We're good. No problems. Never punished. Play bad, win anyway, etc., etc. Never didn't have it. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, that turn should have been like cast Iteration probably to start. They probably counter it, then I cast Scion, and I have still have Bolt in my hand. But surprised there's no Ren 6 in the sideboard. Ren is pretty good. Like, obviously, it's like totally off plan, but the card's like just too good not to play. Fury over Stubborn Denial. Yeah, I mean, like, pitch casting Fury's like okay. Countering the removal spells is pretty sweet also. I guess we're on the draw. I could buy. All right, I'll listen to Ross. I think on the play I still want the denial, but I don't think I want Hearse. No, I can't Jegantha though. We'll listen to Ross. I don't know why we're listening to Ross. That was our first mistake. Our first mistake was playing that game badly but still winning. Our second mistake was listening to Ross. They have Snapcaster? I don't think so. All right, so we've got Jegantha. No Jegantha for us. We have Ragavan, Flames, Tapland. Not a great hand, honestly. No cheap interaction, really. If they have their own Ragavan on one, it's pretty bad for us. But I'm going to keep it. So we go turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 we can Flames or Brawler. Worst case here is their own Ragavan and into removal spell. Sure. Who saw this coming? Not me. This is my Jegantha. We draw Fury. So we could just like Triome, pitch Fury, kill Ragavan here, just like suck up the 2-for-1 on a draw. We could also be greedy and try and like Fury next turn and hit like their channeler, or Shredder. If they Shredder though, and they have a bobble that I can't Fury anyway, and like our Ragavan's like almost surely just gonna die regardless. I think I just Fury here. Maybe just Fury. They could have Thoughtseize also. Like, yeah, I'll just do it. Just ship the Ragavan. Kill this. Play Triome, say go. So now we have like threat or removal spell next turn into Iteration. I suppose Thoughtseize Iteration would suck, but alright, so they had the Thoughtseize, so now I take Iteration though, and our hand's kind of bad, but whatever. I think that was correct. Take Iteration. They go land, and we draw a Strand. We're gonna fetch a Breeding Pool for full domain. Cast the Brawler. Now we're a little flooded, so Jegantha's in play too. Brawler. Crack the fetch. We pitched our Ragavan. Tap duel. Coward. Coward. Graves in. They're at 12. 4 cards in hand. Here's a channeler. They've got sorcery, creature, land. Untap and draw. Ooh. Not bad. I could have drown here, obviously, but first things first. I'm the realist attack. Oh, nope. We got a dead Brawler here. Drown the lock. Kill the Brawler. Not gonna resolve Iteration. Sick. Iteration. Revealing. Nacatl, Bolt, Scion. Oh, I like this a lot, actually. We're just gonna Scion and then Bolt the Channeler. Love it. Excellent. So this goes hand. Nacatl is into our library and Bolt's in the exile. And we're gonna go fetch I don't know, freaking Sacred Foundry, I guess. What the hell how am I supposed to know, right? Sure, Sacred Foundry. Just pick one. That one. And Shock and Bolt. So, they got 2 cards, 12 life. I have 3 cards and 14 life. They are forced drawing a card, however. I have a Scion, which is nice. They got nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. They have Jegantha. I brought in Fury. God damn it.
Somebody's playing up Franco.
Stupid Ross. Ross talked me into bringing in Jegantha. Damn it, Ross. All right. We're gonna play Scion. And I guess we're just playing double Scion here, right? That resolved pretty fast. Unholy Heat, sure, why not? We're gonna go get a whatever, Temple Garden, I guess. Going to 11. Scion. Good luck drowning Scion of Draco opponent. I do have 9 cards in my graveyard, but they didn't buy Jegantha. They have 3 cards now. Now 2 cards at Bobble. We would like to draw Iteration. Iteration starts so freaking good. Just so good in everything. Actually, like, when I saw the deck list, I was like, Iteration, this deck, really? And just like, it's actually just good in everything. More Iteration, please. Oh my god.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
It's just so good in everything. Alright, we're going to iterate here. And actually, I have 1 blue. I fetched wrong, probably. I hate this deck. Alright, red, blue. It's fine. Deck list is on the overlay, as always. Oh, no, it's not. I lied. It's on the overlay now. There you go. Bolt, Fury, Steam Vents. So let's put Fury into our hand. And now the question is, would I rather have a Bolt and just bolt them, or have the 5th land for Fury? I want the Bolt here. Ooh, drawing lands is easy. We're really good at drawing lands. So there's your Bolt. And we're going to attack with our Scion. This puts them to 8, plus Bolt, plus Tribal Flames is exactly lethal, so... I get an upstairs in chat, please. Upstairs. Spell Pierce! Did not see that coming. Sure. So there you go. And end step, dress down. Why does everyone have this card? This card's so good against us. Alright, so if we draw spells, we're stoked. So now lands or spells are good. We still have lethal. They chose to keep the dress down in play by end stepping it. So now if they play a creature, they can't yeah, exactly, like Shredder doesn't do anything now. Well, I might have been a mistake from our opponent there, folks. No, maybe not. Okay. All right. Okay. Draw land for Fury. Damn it. Do we cycle Triome, or do we play it for Fury next turn? So if we cycle it, we never draw land. If we play it, we draw land 100% of the time. We're not Flames of the Bird. Flames is going face. We'll just attack and see what they do. They're probably not blockable to kill them, so that's fine also. We're obviously not cycling before we attack. I'm just like postulating what thinking about the turn before I make an action. You'll sit on your hands before making a play kind of thing. But right now we're going upstairs. Let's go. Upstairs. Can't spell pierce this one. Yes!
After it was all over,
2-0.
he took us in the house and served us pancakes.
Take that, dress down. That's a hand. We are on the draw. We have the 1 land, Ragavan, Nacatl. Yeah, let's get a mulligan. Sounds terrible. Mulligan. Oh my god. This one's worse. Opponent mulligan to 6 also. So their call right now, they're going to go to 5 or stay at 6. I guess we like have to keep this. Like, I don't think going to 5 is reasonable. Casual 44 CMC hand, yeah. But when it goes to 5, I'm gonna keep. I think. Let's keep. God forbid they're playing Brennan 6, but all right, on the draw, Eternal Ragavan. Not much else going on. Is Binding the only new domain card? No, it's also Nishoba Brawler. Deck was on the overlay, folks. They're on 5. We're on 6. Our hand is very, very sketchy. Too lazy for the overlay. Come on. What do you offer me then? I could tell you things, but all right. So here we go. Triome. Okay. Oh god, they're gonna ram me so hard here. Oh no. I hate Ren and I hate Ragavan and Ren and 6. The two of them together is just not cool. Just such a disgusting play draw disparity. I guess probably Foundry. Because we want to get a land that can get a Triome to complete the Tron next turn. So it's got to be Foundry or Breeding Pool. And Breeding Pool, yeah, it's going to be Foundry. So, alright. They're going to play Ren, and I'm probably going to concede. Please, God. Why Nishoba instead of Territorial Kavu? Why not both? Lightning Bolts. Steam Vents. Go. Alright, please draw land. Please draw land. Please draw land. Tilt. Yeah, I think we're going to the next game here, folks. They mulligan to 5, but the overlay's messed up. I'll talk to Untapped about it. Merfolk Trickster? Yeah, well, I'll talk to them about it. We hit the 6 card 1-lander on the draw with Eternal Ragavan. We drew a land!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
The question is, do we have to get a Triome or not? Without getting a Triome, these are uncastable, but I have no play this turn, really. If I get a Breeding Pool, I can cast Territorial Kavu. They have 4 cards in hand. It is true that their blue-red removal probably can't hit the Kavu unless they're playing like a bajillion colors or whatever. I'm just gonna cast it. So Breeding Pool, Shock, Kavu. If we just draw a fetch land, we have mana for Scion. If the Kavu lives, we can also loot with it too, which would be great. And like I think just doing nothing this turn is just not okay. We would have Leyline Binding plus Lightning Bolt up. Dragons isn't bad, but yeah, we can't not do anything here. So they're a full on teamer deck. So which teamer deck are they is the question. They ain't Rhinos. Basic Forest. Could be Scapeshift. Okay, we got a free reign here. They get to attack also. Now Stubby D is up, so we'll attack pitch Bolt here probably. You gonna ice me? You gonna ice me? Shit. Alright, that's not good. We'll say go. Growth Spiral. Yeah, so they're like the Scapeshift deck. We're in trouble. Alright. I mean, we can kill that, which is kind of cool, I guess, but alright, so we're gonna Binding End Step. They have 3 cards. They might remand this. If we draw a fetch land, we get to recast Binding, have Stubborn Denial up, and attack for 5, which is pretty good. So fetch land? I get 2 looks at it too, right? So attack for 4, loot. We discard probably Bolt. Is Nacatl better than Bolt? Or is Scion better than Nacatl or Bolt? They're going to 13. We have to plan for drawing a fetch land here. That's our best chance to win. So we draw a fetch land. What's the next thing what's our next few turns away? Maybe second Scion's worthless. Yeah, I'm scared of Scion. We're not gonna have time to cast all of these, and Nacatl might slip in between stuff. So okay, it's not a fetch land, but it's still pretty good. We play Blood Crypt. We now have full domain. We 1 mana binding. We have Denial up and Bolt up. I think end step Bolt's reasonable here. So what's binding the Dryad? Is there actually a need to binding Dryad? Or can we wait? They could play 2 lands, Scapeshift, Counterspell. Yeah, what's binding? Because they only have enough. They need 7 lands Scapeshift, so what's binding now? So binding this thing. And Sigo. We have Denial and Bolt up. We get to end step Bolt into 10, attack them with 5. We're not there yet on lethal, but there's Valakut. That would have bolted also, so we had definitely good thing we killed that. Then we get to untap. We're just gonna bolt them. Trying to draw flames also. Ooh, that resolved instantly, folks. Instantly. Ragavan is technically lethal, but puts shields down if anything goes wrong, and I'm not okay with that. So let's attack for 5. And then we're going to loot. We're going to discard probably Scion again, honestly. Because we're not tapping out for a big creature. Yeah, sure. Discard this. Draw a land. Okay. Deal 5. What shield goes down by dashing Ragavan? I guess we still have Stubborn Denial up. That's fair. Yeah, it's fair, I guess. Maybe I should dash it. Sure, I don't know. I'm not sure. But then I can't bolt and Stubborn Denial is the thing. So I can't leave a bolt and Stubborn Denial with the Ragavan. Also, Ragavan hits. If it doesn't hit, we're kind of like, I guess like we defend the Ragavan with the Stubborn Denial and then bolt off the treasure. Yeah, that might have worked. They have a lot of cards in hand too, though. That's fair. That's very fair. Play land. They're at 5. We want to cast. I want to have double blue to cast the Stubborn Denial again if they remand it. So let me just cast both of our 1-drops. I can't do that. So cast Ragavan Sega. And then we have lethal twice over with the bolt and double Stubborn Denial up. I like this. Yeah, I think dashing Ragavan was probably the correct play. Now that I'm looking at it more closely, I wasn't accounting for the treasure on Ragavan. But all right, here we go. Big turn. What do you got? They're at 5. If they flow their mana, cast Scapeshift, I have double Stubborn Denial. If they remand. If they have like some other actual counterspell, we're in trouble. But all right.
Get off my plane.
Get the hell out of here. Yes.
Bingo! All right.
Stubborn Denial's awesome. Scapeshift. All right, we're going to want these Flusterstorms again, same as the first match, I think. And let it ride. Natural state for Dryad. I mean, I suppose state is like occasionally more flexible than binding is against the Dryad. But like binding hit like other stuff too, so. Ugh. There's definitely matchups where this hand can be really good. Like if we're playing in Shadow here, I might keep this, but not a matchup like this. So we're gonna mulligan this hand. Very pretty looking lands, but not so good. Opponents in the play. And we're waiting for them to get their shit moving here. They keep 7. We're gonna mulligan. And there's no Triome that matches with both with the Blood Crypt. But we're still going to keep this, obviously. So we can get a green-blue land or green-white land. Green-blue. Keep this. We're going to ship, I'd say, Binding. Maybe it could have been Scion, honestly. Scion's like, we already have 2 big boomers, but Brawler dying to Bolt is not ideal. So we're going to play a Flooded Strand. Again, there's no Triome that matches up with Blood Crypt. We have a Sultai Triome and a Mardu Triome. So we'll probably get... I want a green-white Triome land, honestly. Or I want blue. So, yeah, it's Sultai Triome, I guess. Which is not ideal. But I mean, we can also just draw a fetch land, too. So, get Sultai Triome. We are on the draw here. Our hand's not great. So, Sultai Triome gives us everything but white. Draw fetch land. Legard, I couldn't agree more. Oh! That's a white source. That's not exactly good, though. It's kind of... Oh, it's only kind of good. Man, Dress Down is such a nasty card. Alright. So you can't play Scion, unfortunately. And then once again, we are playing Kavu Brawler here. Kavu dies to Dress Down. Brawler dies to Bolt. I mean, can't have Kavu or Arctic not to play it, I guess. So here's a Kavu, whatever. Oh, man. Lunch? Oh, man. Lunchy munchies? Oh, God, don't do it. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Oh, we're good.
It's just lunch.
Just lunch. Just lunch.
That's all.
Double Triome Island. Growth Spiral. Their hand's pretty good this game. We have no counterspells either, so... We have an interesting turn next turn because we can cast Iteration and try and find a Stubborn Denial, or we can just play another threat. We might just die, honestly. We get to loot, I guess, too. But then it's if we're playing Iteration, we don't want to play a land first. We can't loot first, and yada yada yada. So I think we just play Temple Garden untapped and attack. Play Scion. Hope. We have 8 1-blue counterspells we can draw, so let's shock. Let's attack. Please don't cast Rest Down. Please. Alright, we're in. We're in. No, maybe Ice. Hello? Ice. Do. Alright. Maybe we're just gonna rep ourselves a Brawler's bad against Bolt. We'll see. Crack fetch. We are repping a counterspell. We don't have a counterspell. Nishoba is 5, 10. They go to 7. They go to 8. Same thing, basically. Okay. I mean, it's a big attack. Truth be told. Draw Ragavan. We can't guess that. Alright. I want to attack first. Because I want to try and loot. Kavu's real good. It's a good card. Growth Spiral. Alright. So in between our loot and our iteration, we need to find a way to stop ourselves from dying to a Scapeshift. Unfortunately, Flusterstorm doesn't really counter Scapeshift, but Bolts? Oh no. Dubs, Boltskis. Well, thumbs up to me for not casting the Nishoba Brawler, but thumbs down to me because we're going to probably lose the game next turn, but alright, Scion's in. And this iteration's got to be real good. Like, super good. It's really bad.
Somebody's playing
bank on me.
This have been any worse. Just 3 2-mana creatures. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, we're screwed. All right. Well, that's okay. Better to get lucky in a game you're probably gonna lose anyway. Darth says, question about worlds. You guys gonna be playing arena right across from each other? On the feature match stage, yes. I don't know about otherwise though, honestly. In the events that I've played in person on arena, you have been across from your opponent, but I don't know. They're going to play Veil of Summer first. I have freaking green-white up. How's Worlds being broadcast? On the main channel, I would assume. I don't know what the exact deal is, but... So, I'm going to go to game 3 here. I got my lunch waiting for me, too. A little leftover stir-fry, which is nice. Close before I get cooked, thankfully. Karn's over there. Karn can't have any, though. Soapy, resub. Thanks so much. Domain, Zoo, and Modern deck, which will be on the overlay. Thanks for resub. Appreciate that. Poker tomorrow night. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Discord. Poker, come play. Ross, you should come play. Scapeshift. Karn does like garbage. Karn loved garbage. How do you spend channel points to get Karn some stir fry? He'll get the scraps, all right? I call the like the leftover food on plates that we like scrape into his bowl and mix with his food. I call it garbage. So I say, "Hey Karn, do you want some garbage?" He gets really, really excited. It's very funny. Possibly to host it on my channel. Yeah, I'll do that. I can't promise I'll do that. I mean, I'll have Nicole do that. I'm not gonna be paying attention to that, but fold. You're not gonna play poker with us, Ross? Why not? All right, so Jegantha, and our hand is Eternal Ragavan on the play. Sure.
Bingo!
Alright.
Ragavan 2-drop. Like obviously, once you fetch for the Ragavan, it makes getting the Triome awkward, but Karn is like.
I brought him a piece of chicken.
Chick for Karn.
Yeah, because you were telling everybody you give him garbage, so he's giving him good
You
chicken.
want chick?
Yes, he does.
Ooh, that's some chick. Hey, Karn, what the hell was that? Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Where's the button?
No, you didn't do it. Top left. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll.
He did it. Good boy.
I am Karn.
All right. Anyway, we've got we're gonna fetch a red land here. We also need red and blue. So we need red on 1. We need red and blue by 2. We need green, and we would like to be set up where for a Triome completing us. It's probably just Sacred Foundry breeding pool, I would guess. Like, so Foundry breeding pool, either one doesn't matter. So, sure. Opponent keeps opponent's on 6. So Foundry breeding pool. Shock this in. Ragavan, doing whatever a monkey can. All right, Triome. We got the Ragavan in, folks. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. All right, monkey see, monkey do. You're in. And then we're going to be able to play Nishoba Brawler and get a Triome. That's sick. We had a Growth Spiral. Do I cast Growth Spiral? I go land, cast Growth Spiral, fetch land. Then I can't complete Domain, I guess. It's pretty good with the iteration, though, honestly. So I go play Steam Vents, cast Spiral off of Treasure Steam Vents, play Flooded Strand, fetch Breeding Pool, play Brawler. And then next turn I can just like iteration for a Triome. I actually like that. I'm doing it. I'm casting it. Let's go. Blue, green, Spiral, draw Tribal Flames, put in Flooded Strand, crack this, Breeding Pool, shock. Let's go. Woo! 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 And now I get iteration next turn. And in theory, I could Brawler and have a counterspell up if we keep our Ragavan alive. Oh my god. Flood Strand again. So now we have full domain. Oh my god. So now is there a swamp on the deck I can get with the thing? It's not a Triome. Hold on. My only swamps are Blood Crypt. That's it. Just Blood Crypt and the Triomes. So Blood Crypt would not help me cast. Hold on. If I cast Iteration, Blood Crypt. I cast Iteration first. Yeah. So let's cast Iteration first, I guess. Yeah. Blue, red. Cast Iteration. I guess this is risky if like this is like it's a little risky if I miss I can't play the Brawler. But I might not want to play Brawler into Wrath anyway or something like that. So I got Anger of the Gods. So crack the fetch. Let's see what happens here. We're also like fishing for counterspells too. So this is 3 looks at one of our 8 counterspells. Remand Iteration. That's fine. That's great actually. So now the thing hits for sure. So now I can just I can get a Triome attack. What are the odds they have Anger of the Gods in their deck? I can just Flames them, actually. Get in for 7 and Flames them. Put them to 5. So I want to get the land in play for Brawler. I'm not sure. So get the Triome. Let's see what we hit to, I guess, right? Let's just get him. Start there. We hit Fire Ice. So, the question is, I can cast Brawler here, but we get browned by an Anger of the Gods, or I can just Flames them while they're tapped out, and then they go to 5, and now they're at 5, dead on board. I can iterate into another Flames or Counterspells, and have Brawler too. I like this, actually, so, oops. I'm going to Flames them now. This is saving mana for future turns and playing around a Counterspell. And now they have to beat the board. And if they have Anger of the Gods, I can just iterate into potentially a Counterspell or Flames. And I can go Brawler Counterspell or Flames and kill them. Down to 4. Forest. Oh my god, they're so freaking dead. Okay, like if they have like 4 or something, I guess I'm in trouble, but I guess I'll iterate first, whatever. We'll just like do it the right way. So you need to keep a white up for binding, and I want to keep a blue up for drawing counterspell, I guess. Iteration. Tribal Flames and Binding? Sure. So Flames, Iteration, Binding. We've won this game like 15 times over. Play Binding. Yeah, they're super dead. Alright, cool. That was a sick match. That was great. Obviously, Ragavan just like hit, which is great, but that was dope. 3-0. Round 4, 3-0. Metmon resub. Thanks so much. You're great. This hand's not great. We have like a Stubborn Denial and no big creature. And we have 4 lands. But we have Iteration. There's no 2-drop though, so like ideally we're going 1-drop, 2-drop, Iteration on 3. I just mulligan this. This hand just seems too bad. 4 lands sucks. Hand's not even good. I'm just gonna mulligan. Cool. Much better. Snap Keep. Ship a land. And you got Ragavan into Kavu with Denial and Tribal Flames too. Love it. Much better. Just draw 2-drop. It sounds easy when you say it like that, but isn't modern. Modern on the draw, you can't keep bad hands, you know? Scalding Tarn Goo. Alright, so we're going to fetch a Triome. Yeah, we're still just like playing Ragavan. It's probably going to die, but whatever. So we're going to get... We have Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry again. That's going to be our spread. Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry, Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry, Breeding Pool. Oh my god. Never mind, I clicked the wrong one. I was saying Breeding Pool, so I clicked the blue-red one, but this can't get Sacred Foundry. So now we're going to get a different spread of lands. We're going to get blue, red, and green, white. Same thing, whatever, sure. Steam Vents. It's a little worse with the Triome, but whatever. It is what it is. Shocking it. That's why I hate these. I hate these decks because getting your mana is so annoying. You need to like properly lay it out and stuff, and whatever. It's hard to. It's minutia. It's hard to accomplish when you're streaming. Xander's Lounge. You got it. Just need 1 second. I'm good. Okay, we draw lightning bolts. They've got Xander's Lounge, Bloodstained Mire. I can't imagine Ragavan lives here. Although, if it happens to be a 2-mana removal spell, we can Stubborn Denial, which is pretty awesome, actually. So, just get it and see what happens. Go get him, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god, we hit?
Inconceivable!
What are we gonna hit? Archon Cruelty? Scalding Tarn, sure. So now we have Treasure, Steam Vents. I mean, now I want to play Territorial Kavu with Stubborn Denial up, so that's pretty sick. It's green. Red. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Because the problem is if I do this, then I have a Kavu in play, but it's only a 2-2, and they can, like, bolt it or something like that. So I kind of want to fetch first, but kind of don't. I also want to have the... If I get a blue land, I just have a treasure. All right, let's just fetch the Temple Guard like we were going to do before, and just cast the Kavu with the treasure up for Stubborn Denial. So Temple Garden, shock it, bop it. Could have Counterspell here, I guess, but we have Stubborn Denial anyway. It's fine, I think. Wow, this deck has some good draws. Stubborn Denial plus powerful 2-drops and 1-drops is pretty. It's pretty good. Steam Vents. Tapped. Blood Crypt Shock. Prismari Command.
Get off my plane.
Stubby D. And untap. Tribal Flames. Are they just dead? 5, 10, 11, 12. It's close. Oh, there's dead. Holy shit. There's a turn 3 kill? This is unreal. Attack. Gonna loot away this Brawler for shits and giggles. Make it look like we got lucky. Oh my god. What a sick game. Just get the hell out of here. Just get out. You're gone. Be gone with you. Man.
After it was all over,
Woo!
he took us in the house and served us pancake.
That was gas. Turn 3 kill on the mulligan. I don't know what they're doing now. That's the only problem. They played they're probably playing some sort of creativity deck because they played all mountains. They play Prismari Command. So I imagine we just want to play Flusterstorms again, honestly. Flusterstorm seems great. Flusterstorms are in. I would say I'm less interested in Leyline Binding against them. What's up, Remy? Maybe like do something like this. No Guy's Might or Curd Ape. Curd Ape. Curd Ape's a few notches down the pole, unfortunately, these days. Grixis Shadow? There's no way Shadow plays a Triome. So I think deck being able to figure out what your opponent's playing in Modern quickly is a very, very important skill. I'm gonna do this. So you can like Binding if like super necessary, but we have Flusterstorms to counter for spells, a couple bolts. I like this. I guess Hearse. I don't know if they're like the graveyardy one that's like a half reanimator deck, half creativity deck, but we'll see, I guess. Honestly, Flusterstorm just covers most of our bases, so. Alright, so we're gonna mulligan this crappy one-lander. Ugh. Nicole just did like all the hand of the weeks and stuff for like the next like few months. So, excuse me? Get out of here, man. So we're gonna mulligan again. Double Brawler 5 lands, not good enough. But a mulligan to 6 also. We mulligan into Ragavan, a bunch of counterspells. So we're gonna keep this. At least one Flusterstorm. And what other card goes here? Is it probably just Tribal Flames? The problem is, like, if this Ragavan dies, we are dead. But realistically, that's just what we got. So we're on 5 cards. It is what it is. Counterspells seem really important. So untap and draw Misty. We could be super, super conservative here and just like get a Triome and set up for Ragavan plus Counterspell. But that just seems really bad. Now we're playing turn 2 Ragavan on the draw, you know, which is not very exciting. There's a possibility they're playing Ren and 6. Some of these like creativity decks play 4 colors and play Ren. And if they Ren my Ragavan, it also sucks. It's an interesting spot. I think I might actually wait. Just play land that can get blue source or Triome or red Triome. So I can't play Misty because I have to get them. I have to get Mardu. So it's either Breeding Pool or Mardu Triome, or Steam Vents or Mardu Triome. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I don't know if this is right or not. I'm gonna be totally honest, but I'm gonna wait. We literally have nothing but this Ragavan, so we're gonna try and be a little more defensive with it. Maybe I'm wrong. Yes, I'm sorry. Karn's loud sometimes. He's a bad dog. I apologize. Frickin' Xander's Lounge. Arab Mesa, yeah, they're definitely creativity. So we're going to go get a red Triome. Then we're going to untap and play a... Stubborn Isles aren't exactly on yet, but guess Ragavan, they go. Yeah, they are only a few lands from fetching out a 1/1 to block Ragavan too. So Shock, End Step, Tainted Indulgence. So they are the Reanimator version of the deck. I think we actually counter this because the hard part's getting the Archons into the graveyard, and we can just Stubborn Denial right now. If they kill my... I mean, we're kind of like on 5 cards. What can we do here, you know? So we're going to get our Breeding Pool, and we're going to shock it in, and we're going to cast Stubborn Denial, and we're just going to hope their hand's really bad. The thing is, if you let the slide and counter persist, now the Archon's already in the graveyard, so now every persist we need to counter, and they've also improved their hand a lot too. So, yes, they have Bolt. That's fine. This is the card you want to counter, I think. The fact that we just don't have any more threats. So we'll just draw no more threats here. We have multiple... We have 12 awesome threats to draw here. That's not one of them. But, alright, so we'll sig up. And, we need some help. Any of our 2 drops would have been is a great draw, because they all turn on my other cards too, so. Sure. Flusterstorm. Get out of here. Your turn. They have 4 cards in hand. Thoughtseize. Alright. Well. That's probably it, I guess. Take Flusterstorm. I guess now if we draw one of our big 2-drops, our Stubborn Denial's on too, so. Jegantha is not relevant, I don't think, ever this game, honestly. After Tribal Flames. They're at 11. Denial counters a creativity next turn. I mean, just nug them. Just go face. Just go face. Upstairs. They got to fetch to get a dwarf, which puts them down to 5, and then I can draw another flames. So really, really ugly game here. There's your land. They fetch and get themselves a dwarf. We need a 2-drop threat here, right now. right. Here we are. Here's a brawler. We brawling. Stubborn Denial's up. 3 cards in hand. I hope their hand's like Archon, Creativity. God! Well, we just have to counter this now, right? Because we don't counter this. I guess if like the Stubborn Denial, if they don't have a land, then Stubborn Denial is stopping Creativity. But if they do have a land, it doesn't do anything anyway. We're probably gonna die here, but whatever. It's fine. I think this is our best chance to win. Because they probably have Creativity. We're probably going to lose next turn. But I think this is our only chance to actually win the game. Because if we hold it up and they just have a land, we should lose anyway. So yeah, that's fine. All right, so they got us. Snapcaster is better over Brawler? I don't know if I like that. Draw Binding? Nope. Okay. All right, so that's okay. Next game. That's fine. Our hand was heinously bad that game. Like, disgustingly bad. So, do I want the hearses? I don't think so. It's funny because Kavu is also graveyard hate, so it's a brawl. I mean, you can travel for 10, but that makes Snapcaster a 4-drop in our deck full of 2-drops, and a 4-drop is not what we're looking for. We're gonna keep this as is, I think. I don't want the hearses. We have counter spells. Win the game that way. Jegantha, Ragavan on the play? Well, it is Ragavan on the play, but literally nothing else. So we're going to mulligan his hand, unfortunately. If this is a Flusterstorm, I might keep his hand. But as is, we have one of our worst spells and 5 lands. We're going to mulligan. Mulligan to a better hand. It's not a good hand, but it's a better hand. Keep this. Ship a land. And we're off to the races. So we're going to go Mardu land plus Breeding Pool. Sure. Yikes. Yikes. Foothills. Crack. Blood Crypt Thoughtseize. That's like fine. We have double 2-drops, so not too bad. Could be worse. Probably take Iteration, I guess. No, I guess Kavu makes sense because they have graveyard stuff. So we get Mardu land and we fetch for Breeding Pool, right? I believe so. So Mardu Triome, Mardu Triome. Untap and draw a Misty Rainforest. We get Breeding Pool. Shock that one in. All right, Brawler, do your thing. Time to brawl. 3-turn Glock. It's big. All right, it's untapped too. Sick. Nacatl. I mean, I'm casting Iteration. So we have to iterate here and just find a counterspell. We have 8 counterspells in our deck. So let's just do it, I guess. Iteration. We found one. We did it!
Bingo!
The bad news is we can't play the other spell off the Iteration. So we needed a land or a 1-drop. Land is the most important one, but we put the denial here. Just get Scion of Draco out of there. All right, whatever. It's fine. Play this. Stack for 5. And next turn we're lethal. This deck kills fast. We should have lethal next turn. So like, they go end step Tainted Indulgence. Nope, tap land. Okay. So what the hell can they have here? We just have 1 mana counterspell and then lethal next turn. All right. Untap. Attack for 5. It's a pretty clean game. Flames ya. Spell Pierce. Alright, we're gonna go with the Stubborn Denial, I guess. They could have 2 counters here, I guess. That would be just gross, but Steam Vents, Shock, Stubborn Denial. Fetch again. Go to 1. But now they can't fetch for their thingy. So now they can't fetch for a... they have to have a natural... Oh, they have Indulgence. They're dead. Whatever. Sure. Yeah. There we go. 4-0. We're killing it with this deck. Match 5, playing for the trophy. Predictions are in. And you YouTube folks can predict as well if you'd like in the YouTube comments. Just don't cheat, all right? We're going to keep 1 drop, 2 drop. So you have Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry, Triome. We got Ornithopter. Oh, man. Wild Nacatl versus Ornithopter is a gangster old school matchup. Thopter number 2. Aether Spell. That's not a drum. And Frogmite. Alright. There are no Ancient Grudges in my board. What's in my board, actually, for this? Natural State and Shatter. I guess Fury's pretty good, too. But alright, so sure. So we're going to, as I said, Breeding Pool, Sacred Foundry, Duel. Nacatl's for days. Alright, so there you go. Just a 1-1. Will I consider some sort of meetup during Worlds Week next month? Maybe. I'm usually very, very down for meetups, stuff like that. But Worlds is a little different. I want to be really, really focused on Worlds. And we're going to be in like a separate area of the hall anyway. I don't know. We'll see. Build a shadow version of his deck. It doesn't really solve the problem of having a 1-drop, though. Because, like, you're not... And playing's kind of annoying, actually. Because Shadow isn't a 1-drop, you know? You could maybe, honestly. Maybe like Shadow over Brawler, but... Alright, so plating is ridiculous right now. It's like the only threatening card they actually have. But I can't get Mardu Triome and then hit it, so I'd have to get like a Sacred Foundry and just like cast a 2-mana Binding to hit it. It really sucks, actually. Maybe I fetched the wrong land. If I'd gotten... No, because there's no Temple Guard, there's no Grixis Triome. Yeah, there's no other way to cast the stuff, so... I guess we're just getting Sacred Foundry and just casting Binding for 2 mana to kill plating, because, like, we just can't take 8 damage next turn for no reason. Yeah, I guess. Kind of sucks, honestly. So we're going to get Sacred Foundry. Just cast Binding. Vomit. Alright. And then do I want to attack with Nacatl or not? I can block the Frogmite. I think I'm just going to say go. Say go. Sports Center alert. Don't sell your dual lands in 1999. That's not good. Alright. Well, our plan of being the control deck just got wrecked by Urza Saga. I just can't win, honestly. Like, I don't know how we're ever going to win this game. Without the Saga, we were fine. Now they have 2 10-10s also. Yeah. Alright. They're going to equip. So we get Sacred Foundry, cast Binding for 2. And, like, I guess this is also like a die roll game. On the play, we probably crush this game. On the play, we're casting Binding for 1 mana and already have multiple things in play, too. So that's kind of painful also, I guess, but... Alright, so... Take 0. Hopefully they have nothing else here. Like, second plating is also game. Alright, they don't have that, so... Now I get to get, like... I can't get... Oh, these lands are just so awkward. I can't play all my spells. Attack with Wild Nacatl. They're still at 20? Unfair. Like, we have to draw... I don't even know what we can draw, honestly. So we play Territorial Kavu. We don't have Overgrown Tomb. Our only black land is Blood Crypt. Which is kind of weird, actually. 'Cause I feel like you're more likely to double spell on a green spell. Not necessarily, I guess. So... we're casting the Territorial Kavu. And then I guess we're just fetching a random green duel and just casting Wild Nacatl. We need to put stuff in play. We just can't beat this like 10-10 though, I don't think. Let's draw another binding. Yeah, so we're just gonna get the temple. I mean, we're also like at freaking 10 now. So let's go get ourselves a Temple Garden. We're drawing to like binding, I guess. Temple Garden, shock. What's up, Dan? Green goes. Wild Nacatl's looking pretty mopey. Again, I think on the play this game's fine. So on the play, we're like attacking for 8 on the binding turn. On the draw, we're like just don't have anything in play. So Island go, and then they also have Spellbomb up too. Oh, gross. Binding? And the darkness bind them. Is it gross? Like our best chance to win might be to just attack. Scion of Draco also. Oh, but then I can't get a Blackosaurus. No! Oh, we're so dead. So one of our best chance to win is just to attack with Kavu and just try and draw binding off the Kavu. I think it's our best chance to win. I'm attacking. Here we go, folks. I think attack and loot is our best chance to win this game. We draw binding naturally. They make a token to block. We binding it. Get in for a chunk. Get a black land. Play a brawler and then kill them next turn. Hopefully. It's our best chance to win. We're doing it. Discarding a land. Binding, please. Off the top. Let's go. We missed. We did not hit. Oh, and I fetched first in the deck? I'm not sure what I'm getting yet. One James, what's up, James? Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. My name is JMI. How's it going? We're playing some Modern. We're playing Domain Zoo. We're currently 4-0 playing for the trophy. But this game is not looking so hot. They already moved past blockers? Oh, they're in blockers right now. But they didn't activate. Oh my god. They didn't activate? Now I can just like... Oh, they probably have Shadow Spear in the deck too. Ah, we can't win. Never mind. Now I can cast 2 creatures to block their big thing on the way back. But 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 11. Yeah, we just can't win. They just go to 6. They don't even care. So yeah, I'll go to 6. Whatever. All right. Here's Scion. Here's Brawler. I assume they have Shadow Spear. They're just gonna kill us, but whatever. They can bounce 1, obviously. Make a token. It's a 7/7. I'm at 7. Bounce a Scion. Alright, so let's just like... How about they just don't have Shadow Spear? Is that cool? No Shadow Spear, please. So, yeah, a lot of things. We're dead almost anything here, but... Come on, opponent. Let's go. Just freaking kill me. They're going to float for mana. Get a Shadow Spear, equip it, and kill me. All right, that's fine. Okay. So, again, it does kind of suck that, like, I feel like we actually just crushed that game on the play, but that's magic sometimes, you know? So we're going to bring in our Furies and bring in our Wear Tears and bring in our Natural States. Storm Denials are gone. And we got to cut 4 more cards here. What are our next 4 cuts? Honestly. We do want Fury, right? Yeah, I think we want Fury. Maybe Nishoba Brawler is the worst of the... I guess Ragavan's pretty bad, right? It's a red card for Fury, and we are on the play. Maybe, I'm going to board Ragavan on a draw. I think on the play we actually want it, though. That's pretty bad. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, they have Mem Knights and shit. Sure, whatever. All right, I'm in. Very simple sideboard in this deck, too. So, no Ragavan means we're obviously a little more hard-pressed to get on the board early, but... Let's go. Wild Nacatl. Wild Nacatl.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Funny story about Ornithopter. Like the 4th edition rules book, at the very, very end of the rules book, past the copyrights on the last page, on the very bottom, it says, "Our condolences to anyone ever killed by an Ornithopter." And they had no idea how relevant that text would actually be. They were joking at the time. Double Nacatl, Kavu, Binding. Super awkward lands here, but we're going to keep this, I guess. Just Temple Garden, Wild Nacatl. And then we have Wild Nacatl Bolt or Kavu. Fortunately, no full domain yet. But getting a Triome is hard in a matchup like this. Bada Flocka, new sub. What's your name? Where are you from? Poker on Saturday night. I'll see you there. Make sure you sign up in the Discord. You're all great. Temple Garden. Shocking. Boppin'. Okay. So, we have Fantasy Hockey in the Discord as well, so sign up for that. We have Commander Night on Wednesday next week, also in the Discord, all free to play. Prizes for the non-Commander, we'll do a door prize for Commander, but prizes for all free to play. Nothing, just no play on turn 1. You got it. Oh, Blood Crypt too, look at this. It's like my birthday. Doesn't actually matter what land I play here, right? No, because I have blue cards back anyway. Sure, shock this in. And we're going to play red and a green. Cast our Kavu. Now I have 1 mana. That's awkward. I guess we can't play Nacatl and Binding next turn, but sure. I don't think I did Lord Draken, but Nicole and I will be in the casual league, the weekly locked league. We always have more room for fantasy though. 8, we can do up to 12 teams per league. So, Drum, Mem Knight, Ornithopter. All right, they could have played one of those in turn 1. They chose not to, which is fine. Frogmite. Do they have the monitor? They do have the monitor to top it all off. Look at that. All right, well, they got 3 cards left. Affinity's pretty fun. I like old Frogmite. Oh my god. Oh my god. What turn is this? Thoughtcast. Alright, not another monitor at least. Oh my god. Alright, well, that was pretty good. We're going to untap, and we are going to Blood Crypt. Foothills. Okay, so we might as well get... I want another green source. So, and we're only going to cast Nacatl and Bolt this turn. We can't Nacatl, Bolt, and Binding off these lands, so... Yeah, whatever. Let's play this and attack. We're going to loot the Blood Crypt away also, so let's attack. I can fetch up a duel. I can, actually. I can't get a Triome, but I want to get the full 5 on the Kavu, so let's see what happens. Attack with this. Discard. Barkov is the most complete player in the NHL. You're obviously a Florida Panthers fan, right? Like, there's no way. That statement is ridiculous. Barkov's very good, but draw a second binding. All right, so I mean, ideally they double block the Nacatl or something like that, but you're a Red Wings friend. All right, that's a hot take.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Wouldn't be a very good block. What's the story here, friend? What's the none of these blocks are particularly good for them. They could go for the double on the Nacatl and like hope I don't have a removal spell, but Ornithopter. Okay. All right, so now we can just leave up the fetch land. There's no reason to go all out with that, so we'll do that. And then we'll cast the Wild Nacatl, and we'll just say go. Nope. Cast Nacatl, say go. Yeah, that's a pretty hot take, G-Ro. I don't know. Brokov's very, very good, but, you know, there's a Saga. Damn it. Maybe we can kill him before Saga matters, though. Hopefully. Aether Spellbomb. It's kind of a jerk move. They have one card left. All right. I mean, and here comes Thought Monitor. Damn, aggressive. So we're going to get the Mardu Triome. And then they can just bounce my stupid 5/5. Do I want to bother, like, bolting a Frogmite? Or do I want to just hold the bolt? I don't know, honestly. I got to recast this Kavu, right? So, Mardu Triome. I also want to have up Binding for the creature they make. So I need to have white, red, and green over 3 separate lands. So it's actually this Triome. Yeah. And then as far as the bolt goes, they have this blocker queued up, but I have the Binding queued up, and then I recast this thing. Do I want to bolt anything right now? I don't think I do, actually. So we're going to untap, and we're going to draw. Okay. Honestly, I think 3 bindings is fine here, so we're going to move to combat. I imagine they'll bounce the Kavu before I get to attack with it. No? Okay. I'm going to... I think binding is like the best card we can have, honestly. So let's do some math here. So they're at 14. If they take 6 of it and they go to 8, how relevant are Lightning Bolts to actually killing them? It's relevant. I'm just not going to discard anything. I think our hand's pretty good. I guess the downside is if I have to cast the Bolt, then I can't cast the Kavu. So maybe the Mardu Triome. I don't know, honestly. Maybe Mardu Triome was better, but I have to cast Binding. We're like locked into casting Binding, so we have to Binding the Construct. Otherwise, they make Construct untap and put the Shadow Spear on it, which is terrible for us. So we're like locked into casting Binding. So this turn is just recast Kavu, cast Binding on the Construct. Yeah, so that's that. I don't think it was the wrong Triome, because the thing is that we're actually just locked into casting Binding. I guess we can't cast double Bind. I mean, we drew this card. We didn't know we had this. So, given the information that we had, I think it was the correct Triome. There's no holding up Bolt is irrelevant because we have to Binding the token or we lose. So, I want the white up. I'm gonna play this. Let me say go. They make a big idiot. Why did they make an idiot? Oh, it was on 1. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, all right, never mind. It was me. Sorry.
I'm going to
I got ahead of
Clown
myself. Okay, so yeah, I screwed up. So everything I just said is correct. Yeah, Bolt should still be up. I guess it's actually still fine, but that's pretty awkward. Yeah. All right, sure. They're at 11. I think we're good. I think we're good here though. And now also we want to have double white. See, I screwed up. That's okay. They have 0 cards in hand, and we have double binding for. But now I can't binding both of them. Oh yeah, I screwed up real bad. Oh no. Oh no. I can't read. I just can't read. Thought it was on chapter 2. It was on chapter 1. Scion of Draco. Does that kill them? Trample. I don't think it's enough, honestly. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna guess. So cast Scion. And give our stuff trample and first strike and stuff. We attack, they make a creature, we kill it. Their blocks aren't good. And they can't have a huge Shadow Spear next turn either. So I think we're still good here. Attack with this. Again, I don't think I'm going to discard because the bindings are really good. So. And keeping all of our bindings is awesome. They make a Construct. I'm binding the Construct. Hit the F6 button. Goodbye, Karn.
I am Karn.
Get off my plane.
And now we have 11 power of trample, and they're at 11. So they need to block at least one of these. Could let it block too. Oh yeah, you're right. Sure. That's also correct. So yeah, I should have let it block and then we would have trampled over. It's actually better to do that because they might just die, but sure. That's fair. Correct. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Kill all the crap. And they go to 8, 7, 6, 5. And I believe they're dead. Leyline Binding is going coast to coast here. Magic stuff. Magic stuff. So, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 artifacts in play. Make Construct. They get Shadow Spear. They can equip it, but we just kill them, so. Oh, man. Shadow Spear. Wait, they cast Shadow Spear. They got a Mem Knight, sure. So they had Shadow Spear in their hand. All right, that's game. That's game. No haste.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
We actually have them like 5 different ways. We can also just attack in the air and then bolt them, but works for me. All right, game 3, all the marbles. This is for a trophy in the league and 5-0. Sideboarding's good. Deck's good. Binding was great. Those games. Maybe we have Wear Tear for Urza Saga too. Oh man, that'd be nice too. A little fuse action. Shatter. Demystify. Going for the trophy. We got Dredge after this also. A little modern Dredge. If our opponent wants to submit their deck. Remember, folks, first hit that follow button. Watching YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Please follow me on all platforms. I do Instagram and MySpace and ChristianMingle.com and TikTok and all sorts of stuff. Ooh. Ooh, this hand is... Ooh. So, we have turn 2 Binding. We also have Wear Tear and Iteration. But no creatures. I think this hand's actually fine. Do I dance on TikTok? Go follow me and find out. We're like the control deck here. We obviously like can just draw creatures, you know. You go Triome, fetch for Breeding Pool. And like, again, like Wear Tear on the Saga is so good. I'm gonna keep this. It's risky, but the thing is that like the Wear Tear is just so good against Saga. All right, so they're gonna play tap land. It's gonna be a real limited game here. Just tap land, go. We draw a Bolt, pretty good. Jim is above very little for followers.
Waka waka.
Where's the fart button? Where's my fart button? Tap land number 2. Aether Spellbomb. Is this all you have? Oh my god. Their hand's terrible. This must be an Urza Saga hand. Oh, we're going to blow them out of the water. Alright, so... This has to be a Saga hand because their hand is so bad. So... We just play Steam Vents tapped, I think, and leave up Iteration. I mean, leave up Bolt. Then we have Wear and Tear or Iteration next turn. We can fetch Temple Guard for Domain whenever we want it, so there's no need to get another Triome here. And I want to minimize damage also. Yeah, it's just Steam Vents tapped to go. Why not cast Iteration? It's turn 2. You don't cast Iteration on turn 2. Nicole is playing against Mistmin. That's an epic game. Nicole, you play Magic and not working over there?
Yes.
Busted.
That is accurate.
People are watching you play against Mistmin on Mistmin stream, I guess.
Yeah.
There's the Saga.
On beta press right now.
Bingo!
Man, why even watch me? I guess, right?
Spoilers.
What mythic are you right now, Toots?
I'm only like 100 and like low hundreds, like
You're mythic low hundreds. You're not even in hockey numbers anymore.
30 something.
Mistmin's 12. So big match here.
Yeah.
Everyone stop watching me and go watch Nicole play against Mistmin, I guess. All right, so we're gonna play Saga, Drum, Go. The problem is that like our Wear Tear isn't even that good anymore because like what are we gonna hit with it, you know? But blow it up for chapter 1. No, I want to shatter something too. I want to fuse it. So, all right, so we're gonna untap. Just gonna get I guess we're gonna kill the drum. I guess like it's not a great fuse, but like I still want to kill the resources. So we're going to fetch Temple Garden and fuse Wear Tear. I guess we'll do it on their upkeep. Nicole's not streaming. Mistmin is streaming. Nicole's playing against Mistmin. Alright, so shock this in. We're going to upkeep this. And we're going to say go. Alright, so say go. What's fuse? Fuse means you can do both sides of it. If you kill Spellbomb, it's to decide it and draw a card, so it's not even good. So we're going to go white, red, whatever. We're going to fuse this. Nicole 1. What are you now? What rank?
85.
Nicole's 85. Mythic 85 for Nicole. Mistmin just threw up. Oh, threw. I read threw up. Blah, I lost to Nicole. Blah.
I think they beat me the other day on the ladder, though.
You're rebuking me? All right, well, the thing is that they rebuke. I guess they can activate this. Oh, shit. What a jerk. All right. That's kind of a tilt. They still have mana up on my turn, so like it's not like me saying go change that, so that's pretty bad. All right. Well, unfortunately, their hand lined up really well against our hand, which sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all right. Let's guess iteration. Iteration solves all problems, so why target the drum as an artifact? Because these are indestructible. You can't shatter these lands. Iteration, I suppose. Red, blue. Yeah, I mean, the 2 tokens are so good. That sucks. We were leaning pretty heavily on that Wear Tear with our keep. It's not good. Iteration. Kavu, Nacatl, land. So I guess we're going to we'll just cast Kavu, draw Nacatl. I guess we might need to buy. They can actually they can make a token, unstap, make a token, get Shadow Spear, equip. So I actually like need to. So we're actually gonna binding in there. So we're gonna draw Kavu, ship the land, and then Nacatl goes here. We're gonna cast the Nacatl. And play land. Yeah, leave a binding. I got you, Dan. I got there. Say go. Having to binding like a half of the saga or a third of a saga really sucks. Yeah, that was a backbreaking. How did they bring in Metallic Rebuke against us? That doesn't make any sense at all. We're like a fast aggro deck. That's wild. I did not see that. On the draw, too? Like, how do you have Metallic Rebuke in your Affinity deck against a Domain Zoo deck on the draw? That's just crazy. I'm sorry. That's just, it's wild.
Inconceivable!
Alright, so, make a 7/7, get Shadow Spear. Yeah. It's for Fury? Fury's free. Like, it's pretty hard to have a counter spell for Fury, you know? Alright, so that's Shadow Spear. We need to draw... We do have, like, a number of ways to kill a Construct. They need to also not draw another Saga, or we're super dead. They still have 3 cards in hand, too? No. The Trophy Dreams. They're not equipping? This is super sketchy. Alright, whatever. We're casting it. Go ahead, counter me again. I want you to do it. I want you to do it. Planes. Binding. Rebuke. Concede. Get out of here. Alright, so that's 1/9/9 down. Only 1 to go. Oh my god. Well, yeah, things were going okay. They're not going okay anymore. And Thoughtcast too. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Please stop playing things.
Well, somebody stop the damn match! Enough's enough!
Doesn't feel like a very good matchup, honestly. I'll take the 4-1 though, honestly. It's a good run. Deck seems sweet. We could draw 4 Tribal Flames. Nope, they got Shadow Spear in play, so that's why you're saying bad keep. I mean, like, I would have bet $100 this card would not be in their deck post board. So, like, if that Wear Tear resolves, I think we're in total fine shape this game. They'd have nothing in play really, and we'd have 2 Territorial Kavus and stuff, you know, like, so I think the keep's fine. I agree you can definitely argue against it, but alright, so now we have his freaking Plains in play, and they just have Shadow Spear. We're just dead. Yeah, like, you could obviously beat this deck if you wanted to. You just have board Shadow Storm or whatever, but I think we're just super dead here, obviously. Here's a Kavu. Yeah, I really can't believe they have Rebuke in their deck. I really just can't believe it. Alright, double Kavu. Say go. I mean, we just can't win, so whatever. That's fine. Alright, so we'll take the 4-1. I'm down. Deck was honestly, when I loaded the deck up, I was like, alright, this is whatever. This looks like a fun deck to play. I gotta say, the play patterns of this deck, of the first 3 turns, are really, really nice. Just like 1 drop, 2 drop, another 2 drop plus Denial or Binding is really, really cool. So definitely seems like a super sweet deck. Don't know the exact build. I mean, Brawler's like a little underpowered compared to the other ones, but having like redundancy is important. Do you want like a Shadow in this deck? Do you want some other stuff? I don't really know exactly, but I will say, as it stands, I'm impressed. Deck seemed pretty sweet. So I got more Modern to play on stream, but YouTube folks, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and peace.